Hey guys, it's Allie. Welcome back to my channel. The day that I upload this video, like the moment that I upload this video, I will have just gotten home from graduating high school. And so since I'm graduating high school today, or the day that I upload this, I will have graduated high school, I figured it would be appropriate to share with you guys 100 things that I learned in high school. Let's get straight on into it. First day of freshman year, not a big deal. Nor is the rest of the school year for that matter. It still matters though because those grades do go on your college transcript. Speaking of which, don't even think about college applications until you're well into junior year. You're not gonna like or get along with all of your teachers that you have over the course of high school. But the ones that you do like, keep them close because they will make school worth it for you and be the best people that you know at your school. Don't just win them over for a good college recommendation. You're also not gonna like every classmate that you encounter. But again, keep the good ones close and don't pay attention to the bad ones or the bullies. They're just not worth your time. Take advantage of what your school has to offer. Expand your horizons with the classes that you take and also with your extracurriculars. Literally be the next Troy Bolton of your school. But also don't do anything that you know you can't handle. That also goes for giving into peer pressure. Don't do it. Even if you want to do something, don't do it. Or at least be responsible. Don't compare yourself to other people. It's just not good for you mentally and just isn't worth anything. Know your limits academically, socially, just for everything. Know your limits and respect them. There's nothing wrong with having to sit alone during a free and do absolutely nothing productive. Unless you have an essay or test the next period, by all means study or get that essay done. Put your all into your work that you do for your classes and for your extracurriculars. Actually study for your tests. Don't be afraid to ask for help from your teachers or your parents or a tutor or your classmates if you need help in any subject or anything. Sophomore year is the best because you're not a freshman and you don't have to worry about college applications yet. It's also a great time for dating because it's kind of socially acceptable to date a person in any of the 4 grades. But also it should not be a priority. Dating or hooking up or finding love is not a priority at this age, or at least it shouldn't be. School doesn't always have to be a priority either. If you are sick, stay home. If you have a test that day, contact your teacher and take it at another time. Also, be sure to check your email regularly because teachers will be trying to reach out to you. Also, don't ditch your classes if you don't have a good reason to. However, mental health days are important, but do not take advantage of that. If you're actually miserable in school and just need to take a second to breathe, then do so, but otherwise go to school. If you aren't happy, then make changes to the way that you're living or the people that you're with, or just do something about it, really. Eat during the school day, meals, not just snacks. Be healthy. Also stay hydrated, sleep at night, and in other words, just don't stay up till 3 a.m. doing homework. That's not a good idea. Try to be organized with your papers, your time management, and everything else, really. Junior year is only as hard as you make it seem or make it for yourself with your classes. Standardized testing for colleges is kind of the worst, but just go with it. Speaking from my experience, I took the ACT and I would not recommend the SAT because it's a new version and so there's not as many ways to study for it. When I was a junior, it was the first year that the new SAT was a thing, and so there were like no textbooks for it, so no one took it. But now I don't know if there are textbooks now that it's been out for a year or so. But actually study for the standardized tests. Is my camera focused? Alright, good. Also on the ACT, take the essay section. That is a test, and the answer is you take the section. If you have extra time, take advantage of it. It's very useful. Check your answers. You can take the ACT and the SAT multiple times. If you're not happy with your score, then just do it again. It's okay. You can take the SAT, however, as I've said, I just don't recommend it. Do not compare your scores to other people that have other goals than you. Just don't really share your scores at all for that matter. I wouldn't recommend it. Choose colleges to apply to that you know are good for you. Remember that while you are trying to make a good impression on the college, they are also trying to make a good impression on you because you are applying there there to spend the next 4 years there. Don't feel like you have to apply to Ivy League schools. You don't. Don't just do things in high school because colleges will like it. Do not have someone write your Common App essay. You write it yourself. It has to come from you, otherwise it just isn't good. Do not put off writing your Common App essay or filling out the Common application until the last minute, because that's not good. Early decision will be your friend. However, you don't have to befriend early decision. You can apply regular. If you get deferred or rejected from your top school, it is not the end of the world. That means it's fate. That school's not good for you, and it would be better if you went to your second choice, because that school is also probably very good. Have an open mind when looking at schools. Don't have your heart set on one school. That's not a good thing to do, because then you will be disappointed even more if you get deferred or rejected. But again, don't be upset, because there's still a chance that you can get an regular decision. Don't let other people get in the way of your college process, because they're struggling just like you. Don't let people going to your school make you decide what schools you want to apply to or not apply to, because they are not going there. Don't let any aspect of the college process stress you out. It's only as stressful as you make it. First quarter senior year is the worst, but second semester senior year is the best. However, you still have to try in school during second semester senior year to maintain your grades, because colleges will see it if you don't do that. But make that time your priority to also savor memories and enjoy your final days of being in high school. Also, a B average is fine. As an upperclassman, do not make the underclassmen feel bad you were their age at one point. And it's not nice. Don't be a wise ass. It doesn't just annoy the teachers, it annoys everyone around you, especially me. I hate it. I hate it. Sitting and staring at the clock does not make time go by faster, sadly. You cannot be blamed for having ADHD or being shy in your classes. If a teacher lowers your grade because you don't speak a lot in your classes, then that is a dick move. Don't be late to your classes, just don't do it. Take good notes in your classes that will actually help you study for tests and write papers and stuff. Don't just write random things so that the teacher looks at you and thinks, oh, they're doing something. You still gotta do the homework even if it isn't being turned in. Do not be afraid to speak up when you were trying to get to a class and there's people causing hallway traffic. Just say, excuse me, it's fine. They'll move. The teachers who call on you when you don't raise your hand are the worst. Also, the teachers whose classes you're doing horribly in and they don't warn you before you see a C- on your report card. That's not okay. Before you go to college, it is nice to meet people on Facebook or even hang out so that you know people before you get there. Prom doesn't matter. Don't set high expectations, and if you don't want to go, don't go. And if you are gonna go, don't feel obligated to have the best date or the prettiest dress or the nicest hair. It doesn't matter. Make time for things that make you happy or things that you're passionate about, just as you would for your schoolwork. If your school doesn't have a formal sex education class, then they're doing it wrong. But if your school does have a proper sex education class, then take it seriously. Also, drug and alcohol education is very important. Also, if you don't have gym or want a little something more, then walking home from school is a great way to get in some exercise. Do whatever you can to make your backpack as light as possible. Always have something warm to cover you up, like a sweatshirt, because even if it's 80 degrees outside, if your school has an AC, I can guarantee you that they are going to be blasting it. Graduation dresses don't matter because you're going to be wearing a cap and gown over the dress the whole time. Try to end your senior year on a good note. Take a lot of pictures and savor the good memories that you make in high school. Also, make other friends that do not go to school with you. Don't feel pressure to maintain friendships after high school ends if you're not that close with them. Being able to finally friend your teachers on Facebook is awesome. As much as you want to leave, you're going to miss high school quite a bit. Be proud of the things that you did accomplish as opposed to regretting the things you didn't do or mourning the goals that you did not achieve. Don't let the idea of college scare you. Be yourself and do so proudly. And lastly, everything is going to turn out a-okay. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I will be uploading every other day for the first half of June or so, about until I go to the Dancing with the Stars tour, which is June 18th. So June 19th is going to be my last regular upload, and then I'm going to camp. So yeah, if you are graduating high school, congratulations to you. If you're still in high school, good luck, have fun, or at least try. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter because I post there every day. So yeah, that's it. I will see you later. Bye!